Have you ever felt like your waiting feels wasted? In Genesis 15:13 through 14, we're going to find the story here. Have you ever sat in the waiting room of life and it felt like God forgot to call your name? You know, you prayed, you worked, you waited, and nothing changed. Maybe it was the business deal that stalled, or the prodigal child who didn't return, the cancer that came back, or maybe it was that call that never came. And you started to wonder, not if God was real, but if the wait was worth it. Joseph knew that feeling. He was sold by his brothers. He was chained by strangers. He was forgotten by the cupbearer. And for 13 years, it looked like God had shelved his dream. But here's what the scripture tells us. Know for certain that your descendants will be strangers in a land not their own. They will be afflicted, but afterward they will come out with many possessions. Genesis 15:13 through 14. God told Abraham what was coming. Not just the promise, but the process. Affliction first, abundance later. Pain wasn't punishment, it was preparation. The Hebrew word for afflicted doesn't just mean suffering, it implies being humbled. It implies being reshaped. God was reshaping a nation in Egypt just as he shaped Joseph in prison. And did you catch the phrase? Afterward, they shall come out with great possessions. The very people who once had nothing would leave with everything they needed to succeed in their future. Joseph's story was that prophecy in motion. He didn't waste the wait. He served in prison. He interpreted dreams. He honored God. And when Pharaoh called, Joseph was ready. Thanks for watching Legacy Shift, where we believe that small truths have an eternal impact. And here's today's truth. Waiting with God is never wasted time. If you feel stuck between a promise and its fulfillment, remember this. God does some of his greatest work in the dark. So ask yourself, what if your prison is really your platform in disguise? What if the waiting season is where God is sharpening your wisdom, your character, your influence? Your affliction may be hidden now, but your abundance is already scheduled. Business owners, high achievers, it's tempting to measure God's faithfulness by quarterly results. But heaven, it's not run on a physical calendar. God's timing is slower than we like, but wiser than we can imagine. So don't mistake silence for absence. Joseph didn't. And because he didn't, generations were saved. Remember, the wealth you steward tomorrow is being refined by the wait you endure today. Here's something to carry today. God is never in a hurry, but he is never late. His delays are not denials. They are developments. If this spoke to you, send me a message. I'd love to pray for you in your time of waiting. God bless and have a great day.